Hey y'all, it's your girl Meka of Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 we made it to all signs. And for those that are just now joining us, welcome, welcome. We have been doing Capricorn and we also did Sagittarius earlier. And your girl has taken a minor break because I've been bombarded with personal readings as well as other things I've had to get done. And look, I had to even skip out on getting my nails did. It's looking a hot mess. So don't look too close at the screen. I'm throwing shade on my nails, y'all. I swear. I literally had booked I'm about to say reading, y'all. See, I can't even talk. I booked an appointment to get my nails done. I think it was Thursday. And then I got an order for a reading, and I said, well, duty calls. I got to do this emergency reading. And then here we are. I had a couple of other readings I had to do earlier today. I have one more left that came through early, I think at 3 o'clock this morning, but I'm going to do that person's reading tomorrow morning. But let me tell you guys, it's been wild, but much love. Thank you guys so much for those who supported the channel and chose to book a personal reading with me. And I hope that if you are a person that has gotten a reading from me at any point that is giving you some type of clarity and guidance and support. And as you guys know, in my personal readings, I really try to do my best to honestly go as deep as possible. I don't like to give a little surface level frou-frou, only answer the question. No, I like to go deep. So if you missed out on my live mini reads the other day to kind of see my style, unfortunately, we won't be doing mini reads tomorrow, but I will try to do it sometime later this week. Okay, so look out for that. But in the meantime, if you are interested in booking a reading with me, I will be open to doing those. Your girl is a little tired. But I still came on anyway. And then, as you guys know, we have tax season coming down the pipeline. I've been putting that off. So it's just a lot of things on my to-do list that I really need to work on, but I'm gonna get it done. You know, your girl's gonna do it. So thank you again. Much love, much love. And big shout out to our mods that came in. I didn't give a lot of shout outs earlier, but I see y'all. Thank you guys so much for those that joined me on the previous readings. Thank you for joining me. And a big shout out to T Rose and Lisa and our new mod, y'all. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Look at that. Look at that. We got a new mod. We got a new mod in the building. There we go. Oh, Deacon Mitzi. I love the name. Oh, Deacon Mitzi coming through. Oh man. So yeah, I'm open to getting more mods on the channel just to kind of take some of the heat off of T Rose and Lisa. You know, they all have busy lives. And we did have some other mods in the past history, but I think they have gotten busy as well. So if you're interested in being a mod, just let me know. Just let me know. I don't mind adding you guys. You know, just being a mod, the only real rule is just kind of keeping everybody informed, making everyone feel welcome, being a support system to the channel, and just kind of helping out. If you see somebody being out of line in chat, just delete their comment. Don't block them. But if they keep on, you know, after I call them out and say, hey, okay, you keep on, we're going to block you, then, you know, I'm going to have to go in and block them. All right. I try not to, you know, I don't get too block happy. You guys have the power. My mods, y'all have the power to kick people off my channel. But I just ask that you don't block people because I really want to give people an opportunity to really get the messages. That's why I'm here, to support people and help people on their spiritual journey and healing journey in love. So that's my goal. But we got some knuckleheads every now and then. All right, who else we got up in here? Who else we got up in here? Oh, Deacon got the power now. Keep y'all in line. T Rose is here, of course. Deacon Mitzi, and we got Georgette. Hello, hello. Early. Yeah, I'm here early, girl. She said, guess who's here early tonight? She's here early, and so am I, because y'all know I'm usually here late. But on Saturdays, I try to come on a little early. You guys will be surprised. I'm surprised that I have viewers that come from all over the world. You guys don't see them watching now, but I've had viewers that literally say, Meka, can you do a live like not so late? And I'm like, man, if you just knew my day-to-day life. I'm very, very busy, but I try to come on when I can. So yeah, that's why we're doing a little early. So thank you, Georgette, for joining us. We have On France coming through. Thank you, On France, for always supporting the channel and coming through. Always showing high vibrational energy and love. I really appreciate that. Kita, hello, hello. She says she loves my lip color in the intro. Thank you so much. Listen, y'all, I got to record another intro. You know, that wig is dead and gone. Y'all see me without the wig on. My long hair is pretty, but I was trying to do something different with the big volume hair, and then I had a little lip going and all that jazz. But for those that don't know, I'm on a weight loss journey, and I've lost so far, guys. Guess what? I have lost over 50 pounds. Woo! Yay! I've lost over 50 pounds. And I'm still on the weight loss journey as well. So I'm ready to, take more pictures, put myself out there, confidence going up. So I'm excited. So thank you so much, Kita, for the compliment. I really, really appreciate it. I usually try to wear red lipstick because, it's a little sexy. Try to have a little sex appeal, but have a little class and don't look like trash. All right. All right, y'all. I'm not going to hold you. I know Aries is waiting patiently. I was trying to stall a little bit to give people a little bit more time to trickle on in. But do we have any Aries in the room? Any Aries? Any Aries? Somebody said that they were cleaning. It's, when you're listening to tarot readings or podcasts, that's the best time to get things done around the house, isn't it? uh, to have that good knowledge, background noise. Um, I love to listen to tarot readings. I'm a tarot fan myself. I listen to certain readers, and I like to listen to them in the car while I'm, doing some stuff around the house as well. And also while I'm sleeping. And then sometimes I try not to listen to my stuff. I really don't, because I don't like to hear myself talk. But just to make sure I don't sound weird to you guys and make sure the audio is good in my videos, I try to kind of just review it and make sure it sounds okay. But most of the time I don't listen to my own readings. I try not to. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Aries' mind. What does that person secretly, honestly think that Aries sees them? How do they think Aries sees them? So this person thinks that you see them as kind of like trying to protect themselves from you, are very guarded, trying to maintain control of the situation by having a firm boundary. Now, before I even go further, I just want to let everybody know, disclaimer on this. This isn't necessarily the truth of what it is, but this is how your person thinks you see them. Yeah, they feel like you see them as somebody that's kind of like guarding themselves from you. And it has a lot to do with you may have called this person out about being very fickle about you, not making a choice. It feels like at this point, this person is doing what? What are they actually doing right now? Let's do that. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So even though they feel like all of this is how you see them, this person honestly is not getting a lot of options that they like if they are dating around, because they can't get you out of their head. They can't get this heartbreak, this pain from this relationship out of their head. And underneath the surface, they don't want to let you go because of what you provided them. But it looks like this relationship just is not going to pan out how they feel. But yeah, they just kind of are coming across as very immature anyway, a page. So they feel like you recognize them as someone who's immature anyway, that doesn't really want to take a lot of action. All right. So how does Aries actually view this person? Ten of Wands, Page of Wands. You feel like this is somebody who is full of a lot of like drama, a lot of baggage. They're very immature. They just go from, they create their own karma by what they do, by going towards things impulsively because of passion and lust. You may see this person as somebody who has the potential to manifest what they want in their life, but they just make really bad decisions. They create their own misery. And you are someone that really just wants this person to do the heavy soul searching, really think about all this. But they're just very selfish, self-serving, and do what they do, right? So it just sucks here for this person. I feel like it doesn't matter how you see them or how you see whatever. It just seems like this person's going through it. Especially consider they have a lot of feelings for you with the Lovers underneath the deck. They feel like you guys are a very strong match. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Okay, we're moving on to Taurus. Any Tauruses in the room? Any Tauruses? D Rose said she likes my voice. Thank you. As y'all know, I get a lot of compliments on my voice. I wish I can sing. I really wish I can sing. Yeah. T Rose said he needs Jesus. That Aries reading. Yeah, it's like, these kind of people, whoever I'm talking to, if it's your story, your person is someone that's kind of creating their own misery. And instead of doing the work to kind of deal with the issues, they're just kind of walking around being, you know, like they want a charity case or something. They want people to kind of help them out. So that's what we have. Hey, Lisa. Okay. Taurus, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm going to kind of flip it and I'm going to put how you actually see them first, Taurus, and then I'm going to do how this person thinks you see them. Okay, we'll do it like that. So tell me about Taurus. Taurus. How does Taurus truly feel about the person on their mind? How does Taurus truly see this person? All right, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Seven of Wands. You really view this person as someone that is full of a lot of drama, gives you a bad headache because of all the drama and chaos, and you just want peace. You really want peace with this person. Yeah, because you know it was a toxic cycle between you two. What is this devil card? What is this? Okay. You're just disappointed in their behavior, how they treated you, how they showed up in this connection. And I think it just has a lot to do with values, moral code. You move in the energy of someone that has integrity, and this person does not. And the reputation has been shot. You know what I'm saying? So you're just kind of over it with this person, and you just rather just kind of hold back to protect your peace and invest in yourself and invest in your happiness and go towards something that's going to make you have peace of mind. You just see this person as very like chaotic and low vibrational. Yeah, someone that you need to protect yourself from at all costs. Yeah, you're kind of in a healing space. Like even if you have this emotional tie to this person that has a desire to want to go back, you just know it's not good for you. So that's what kind of holds you back. You just know it's not a good thing. Yeah, too risky to go back. Too risky to go back. All right, so now let's look at your person. Let's see, how do they think you view them? How do they think? That's how you actually view them. Let's see how this person thinks you view them. What is their perception? We have the world. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Emperor. All right. So they view it as, you see them as somebody that you want to end things in this cycle with, because you feel like you were selling yourself short by playing yourself. So they kind of view this as you having very strong boundaries with them. Yeah. And let me see, how does this person, I think I got it mixed up, y'all. Hold on, let me see. How does this person feel? Confused. They're kind of confused. Why? Why are they confused? It's almost like this person doesn't know better. They don't know how to change or how to fix this or why you're behaving the way that you are. But they're really realizing that you're kind of done, but they don't understand it. It's like this person feels like they have to level up, but they just feel like, well, what's the point of going towards, Taurus with love and emotion and support if they're going to reject me anyway? I keep trying, but Taurus keeps pushing me away. This seems like somebody that really doesn't take a lot of accountability. And they know it's over, but they don't want to do anything about it. Kind of like, okay. How does this person truly feel about Taurus? Let's get something on that. Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Wands. They feel like it's just overwhelming to really have success here. It really is. Maybe because they put you on a pedestal, they feel like you get a lot of attention elsewhere, or you're very well recognized or very much respected by a lot of other people. And all they can offer you is a Page of Cups, an apology, a small love offer, flirtatious energy, nothing real solid and substantial. And even if they could do that, which anybody can do whatever they want, they are kind of feeling like, well, dang, I mean, if I do that, what if Taurus rejects me? So that seems like a little bit of insecurity for me. Okay. Well, that's what I got. Y'all let me know if it resonates. We got Gemini next. Y'all let me know. Do y'all like this reading? Do y'all enjoy this reading? It's a little different. Something I found that change it up. But y'all let me know if you like it. Gemini is next. Any Geminis in the room? Geminis. Oh, Lisa, you're working. Okay. Ooh, y'all, look at me. About to, ooh, y'all, the whole camera's about to come crashing down. That would have been a hot mess on the live. I'd be like, oh my gosh, gotta delete the video. Gotta delete the video. Delete it. Delete it now. You like it, T Rose? Okay. It's just interesting. It's kind of like a different angle. I saw another reader do a reading on this. I said, that's actually kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Okay, you guys like it. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Not from Goodwill to eBay. Okay, so let me ask you this, from Goodwill to eBay. Are you like one of those people that buy stuff from thrift stores and then resell it on eBay? If that's the case, I've actually done that for a very small period of time. And then I kind of like, this is too much work. I ain't got time for that. So that's interesting. Oh my gosh, Lisa works every day, no days off. The life of a Capricorn. I'll tell you the truth. Like I said, Lisa, I got some Capricorn in my chart and you see how I work. Okay. Definitely, definitely a a workaholic just like you, girl. I mean, what can I do? You know, I ain't got no man, so this is my boo. Y'all my boos. Y'all my date for the night. Saturday night date. Okay, so Goodwill says yes, that's what they do. That's awesome. Okay. I mean, it's some money and it just takes time because you gotta, sort through the stuff, then you gotta list it and take pictures. And I'm like, golly, that's too much work. Woo! Oh man. All right, Gemini, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Fellow air signs. Let's get it. This person, how you really see them, the truth. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So the way you really see them is somebody that is very confrontational, very reckless, very impulsive, very much have a temper. Like at any point, they're going to stir up some drama. Very unpredictable. And it's like you try your best to get over this person, but you have a hard time. Or you view this person as that person. And I think you view this person as someone that always is expecting something of you. No matter what you do, it's like this is the well never runs dry. They always have their hand out for something. That kind of energy. Yeah, it's like this person lacks clarity. It's like they don't think straight or they can't be honest. So with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, this is definitely someone who is trying their best to heal from this, but then they almost avoid the inevitable. They don't want it to end. They want it to keep going. So you kind of expect this person at any point, they'll be back. But when they come back, they still may keep their options open. You don't trust this person as being a loyal person at all. You look at them as being someone that keeps their options open, but you expect them to always come back. That's how you really do see them. All right. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. Got a little bit of water too. All right. So let's see. How does this person think? How do they think? You see them. Folks got their thoughts. How does this person think Gemini sees them? They think you see them as their soulmate. Why is that? Because you always find a way to kind of like make the effort, or they, excuse me, or they always make the effort to make it work. Always come back, I'm hearing, to work on things with you, with a little deception sprinkled up in there, lies, cheating, deceit. So, in other words, they see you as somebody that sees them as being someone they just basically can't get away from you. You're always expecting them to come back. But it's like there's always a blockage of some type of third party connection from this thing from always working or manifesting and them running off, you know? So they recognize that, but then they always come in. They feel like you see them as somebody who always come in to try to make things right as the victim. You know, they're the victim in all this. How does this person truly feel about Gemini? Two of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. This is another person that feels a bit confused or overwhelmed by this whole situation, to the point where they're starting to think very negatively about the outcome of what can potentially happen here. So they're actually kind of beating themselves up, feeling kind of disappointed in what they have done. Because they're like, well, what's the next move? I think you've kind of confused this person, maybe. I miss you too, Nana. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it resonates. It seems like, you know, this person, whoever they are, Gemini, is not someone that wants to take a lot of accountability and full of crap. Yep. Nana says, yep, it's a third time doing same shit, disappearing and coming back. Yep, yep, yep. And that's how they view it. They feel like you already know what it is. So in their mind, they're like, well, you know, Gemini already know I do that. So it shouldn't be an issue. But should it? Of course it is. Lack of accountability. It's not cool. Not cool at all. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Show your girl some love if you're hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure you guys interact with us on the live. I would love to hear from you, hear your stories, your feedback, just as long as you guys keep the chats friendly. It will be greatly appreciated. Where are the Cancerians? Where you at? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Krabby Patties, where you at? You're welcome. You're welcome. Also, do know that anytime you guys like the video, it's an energy exchange of positivity and love, and it connects me with you. You connect with me and tells YouTube you guys like it here. So please, please hit the like button. Show your girl some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Cancerians, let's get it. Hey, gun guy, how you doing? Hey, Delaney. Georgette said we're the best dinner date she's had in a long time, girl. Oh, I'm not even gonna get into the dating scene. That's just a tragedy. Part of me is the problem. You know, I always tell people the more high vibrational you are, the more you start recognizing all the toxicity, and it just becomes a big turn off. A lot of people end up becoming a turn off, but it's also a good thing because you're able to kind of duck and dodge from the BS. You know, you're able to recognize the real from the fake. So it does help, but it's also very draining and very exhausting and frustrating. But as long as you don't give up, it's an interview process. You go out there, meet people, see where it goes, you know. All right, Cancers, let's go. Let's see what we got. This is for all Cancers, Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about how Cancer actually sees their person on their mind. How does Cancer really see this person? Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, and then I have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so the way you see this person is someone who is definitely all up in their head and not able to make any kind of decisions moving forward because they feel kind of stuck with what to say, what to do to move this puppy along. You're like, they got to be stuck in their head or be in some type of karmic prison. Yeah. You don't really feel a lot of love at this point. You feel very much neglected by this person. And it may stem from you viewing this person as someone who's emotionally unavailable and very insecure. And so it's heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking experience for both involved, you and your person, because it's just not working. You too, it's not working. So the blockage is the person is having a hard time because they're thinking about, or you feel like the reason why they're having a hard time coming forward is because they want to, but they just don't know how to approach you. That's what's making it hard for this person to come forward in your eyes. They've got to make amends with you, apologize, do the right thing if they want to get into your good graces. But you feel like they may be nearly impossible because they're showing up as a Knight of Wands. That's the way you see them. Very impulsive, here today, gone tomorrow. And you just keep having failed attempts with this person, kind of the same-ish, different day. So you just don't, the trust has kind of like gone out of the window at this point. I feel like there's been a significant epiphany where you've realized no matter what you say, no matter what you do, we're just not getting to where we need to get to. Not emotions wise. All right, so let's see how this person actually thinks you view them. Let's see. How does this person think Cancer use them? All right, we have Page of Pentacles. We have Ten of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So this person feels like you view them as somebody that wants to have a fresh start, but be holding back because of how they've disappointed you. So they may see you as someone that is viewing them in not the best of light. I'm also getting they see you as someone that's viewing them as someone that is not capable of offering you much because this relationship has failed. And there's a big thing about you, in their eyes, you seeing them as being very selfish. Yeah. But underneath the deck, the truth is this person is having a hard time finding someone else. How do they really feel about Cancer? Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, Justice. You know, this person doesn't feel like you would be the right option for them at this point. So they're just kind of moving on in a sly and slick way. I think the feelings they have for you is kind of dwindling down at this point if this is your reading. Yeah, they just kind of want to move on to like a calmer waters, something more peaceful, so they don't have to deal with all this. In their eyes, they feel like this relationship is just a lot of drama, but they're not recognizing the source of the problem, which would, in most cases, probably be them, you know? So that's what I have. All right. Cancer, let me know if it resonates. Leo is next. Mighty, mighty Leos. Again, thank you all so much for watching. As you guys know, this is probably not going to be one of my more popular reads because I don't have a lot of views, but I just wanted to try something different, see if you guys would like it. We got Leo next. If you're here though, just show your support by liking the video. I would appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. You know, as a content creator, you always try to change it up, but then sometimes change up is bad, you know, and then sometimes change up is good. And I think this is one of those bad days. Try to change it up. Uh, you're welcome, gun guy. You're welcome. All right. Leos, mighty, mighty Leos. Let's see what we got. Mighty, mighty Leos. Georgette's a Leo Sun and Venus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. How does Leo view this person on their mind? All right. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Fool. It's a lot of pentacles on the table. So you may really look at this person as not having a lot to offer. Like they need to work on being able to contribute more. You're not getting the type of cooperation you need, the more practical matters in the relationship. You're not getting that. So it makes you not feeling very confident to commit to this person, even though you still have feelings for them. You're just not viewing this person in the best of light of cooperation. They may not, they just don't have a lot to offer you financially or, you know, stability wise. So with this Two of Wands too, some of you guys may feel like your person is also someone who has a lingering eye, which is why it hasn't been working or, you know, building here. But you feel like this person does keep tabs on you. And at some point secretly wants to have a new beginning with you, but they're not coming forward, possibly because you think they're scared to come forward because they know they may get the boot. Yeah, you think that deep down this person wants to make things right with you because of what you offered them. They don't have much and you were just doing all the work, so they know they gotta come in different. At least that's what you feel like. That's why they're not coming back. Okay. So Leo, let's look at your person. Let's see how they think you view them. How they think you view them. All right. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so they kind of see it as you view them as somebody that wants to still date them, be with them, but definitely someone who is very guarded. Like they feel like you have your back turned against them, but you see them as somebody, you know, that still wants to come in and date them. So they think that you still desire them, or that, yeah. Give me someone that's Knight of Cups. Yeah, they feel like they're only coming back because they don't have anybody else. And you feel like if they come in, they're still not going to give you what you want because of fear. And fear breeds deception, lies. So they honestly don't feel like you trust them. How does this person truly do feel? What is the honest truth about how this person feels about Leo? Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, this person is just worried about themselves, okay? That's the truth. They just want to look out for themselves at this point. No, they think you're being selfish, that you want to look out for yourself. I'm sorry. So it makes it very difficult for them to decide if they want to continue things with you because they feel like you're being selfish. Yeah, you're being very selfish and fighting the desire to want to kind of build something here. Whatever that means. I don't know. That's how this person feels about you. But they do put you in the Empress category. So they definitely do feel like you're somebody that is wifey or hubby material. You are very stable. They may even want to have children with you or build a family with you, but they still are undecided about you. Why the Two of Swords? They don't know if they can formulate the right approach to come towards you because again, it's like this person is a little scared that you're going to reject them. I think it's fear of rejection, something like that. Okay. That's what I have for you. What you say, Georgette? You said, I call it being deserving, not selfish. Hell, you do deserve it. Especially if someone's not trying to give and pour back to you. Like, that's a no. That is an absolute no. Okay, we got Virgo next. Virgo, Virgo. Any Virgos here? Any Virgos? Any Virgos? All right. I guess we don't have them. Are they going to be in hermit mode? My silent Virgos, always with the Virgo readings. I get nothing. We got Georgette, Virgo North Node. Okay, it's something. Sometimes it does resonate. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. You're Virgo Moon. Okay, if you're a Virgo Moon, yes. And Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're a Virgo Mom, if that's what you're saying, no. No. All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about how Virgo truly sees their person they're connected to in love and romance, the one on their mind. Two of Cups. Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant in the reverse. All right now. If you had a relationship with this person, there has to be, I'm getting reciprocity in effort. You want this person to pour into you just as much as you pour into them. The problem was you weren't getting that. And it was a devastating betrayal. You felt very betrayed because you're like, how dare this person come into this relationship with me and not pour into me as much as I pour into them? At the end of the day, you guys were just on two different pages. So you view this person as someone that is lacking cooperation with you. Yeah. You want someone that's going to put in some work. As much as you put in work, you want this person to put in work as well. And if they're not doing that, then that's not going to work for you. All right. Why the Hierophant in reverse? Yeah, it was total injustice. And you also, for some of you guys, felt like this person lacked the decency to even take accountability. So for a lot of you guys, you found this person as someone who would go back and forth between you and wanting to end it, or y'all would be off and on. I'm just getting someone that you look as inconsistent and someone that doesn't really build in the way that you need to be build and invested in. Like you want them to give you just as much investment as you gave them, something like that. Yeah, it's like this person took too long to really show up and give you that solid offer that you need. So let's see how this person truly thinks you see them at this time. How does this person that's connected to Virgo in love and romance, how do they think Virgo sees them? We got the High Priestess in reverse, the Lovers, and the King of Cups. They think you like low key, like they think that you see them as someone that really just wants to be single secretly or live a single life. Yeah. Someone that wants to be in a relationship but acts single when they're not around you secretly. So it's someone that you don't feel like you can trust. For a lot of you guys, you don't feel like you can trust this person because they're all about what they can get, what fills them up emotionally. And even if it's to be sly, slick, deceptive, that's how they see it with you. You see them as that. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like this person is not surrendering. And it has a lot to do with what can I get out of the deal? Well, if I can't get what I need from Virgo, let me go over here to Susie or let me go over here to Bob and get that. Very codependent individual, but yet wants to be single. Tell me about that. Page of Cups, Temperance. They really got to work on their energy. They seem to be the type of person that wants someone to just, let them drag a relationship on without fully committing. They only take the relationship a certain level. That's the way you see it. And according to this person, you have very strong standards and boundaries, and you've communicated what you want, but based on what you said, that's how they see you, viewing them as. All right, that's what I have. Y'all let me know if it resonates. All right. Libra, Libra, Libra is next. Ooh, how this reading is giving me a brain twister in my mind. Woo, I'm gonna need a nap after this. All right, Libras, where you at? When you try to change it up and you do something else, but you're so used to having a certain style of doing things, it's like one of those. But then it's like I'm trying to wrap my mind around the other perspective too, and it just kind of throws me for a loop. So, anywho, just thinking out loud. Any Libras here? Libra, Libra. No Libras? How to cross to watch the reading? Like you normally do. So like, say if you are dating, if you're, I know you're a Leo and you're dating a Libra, you would just watch the Libra reading and I would be talking to you. So it'll be like the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So like, it would be, okay, Keita says it completely resonated for the Virgo reading. Awesome. So it'll be like, instead of me saying Libra, it's like I'm talking to you. Okay. Like kind of like the Leo reading, except it's a different sign. It's like the roles are reversed. You're just watching the other sign or vice versa. It's all energy. All right. Fellow air sign Libras. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. It is like a mental exercise. And look, let me tell y'all something. Woo! It is a mental exercise, Keita, and it's hurting my head. It's hurting my head. I'm just gonna be a while before I do this one again. And I love to think I'm an Aquarius. I love to be in my brain 24/7, but oh my gosh, this is killing me. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, the person that's on Libra of mine. How do they truly see this person? How do they truly see this person? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups. And Queen of Wands. You see this person as broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm going to say that. Yeah, that's my word. Yeah, because they wanted to have this cockiness nature about them of needing to maintain control. Control you, control the situation. And I'm sorry, believer, you're not trying to be controlled by this fool. Especially if they were someone who couldn't choose you, wanted to keep you in the shuffle of other options. That's why they were never really being a team player or being cooperative, or you feel like you got the shorter end of the stick here. You see this person's potential as someone who could be generous, who could build something, but they were lazy. They gave you breadcrumbs. You felt very much breadcrumbed by this person and mishandled. And unfortunately for some of you guys, you found out that this person is building with someone else, putting in work elsewhere. Yeah. And that's where you was like, yeah, that's it. It's time for me to go. That's not everybody's story, but that's what I'm getting. So let's see how this person truly does think you view them. So this person thinks Libra, you view them as a King of Wands. Interesting. All right. Then we have the Judgment. All right. And we have the Two of Swords. So there, I mean, it's kind of matching what you're saying in a sense, but this King of Wands, they kind of put themselves in high regard. Like I said, it's very cocky energy of someone that feels like they are the stuff, like they can rise above and conquer anything. They like a lot of control. They like a lot of control. And so they feel like if they come in with the right approach, this person could be very attractive, have a lot of heart, have a lot of strength to feel like they can handle anything. It don't matter what you say or do. They feel like they got it. Like that's what they feel like at some point you're going to come through. I mean, they're going to come through. Like this person is so cocky, they feel like you see them as the lost opportunity. I'll repeat that again. They see you as the one that may have fumbled them because they are the MVP, the head nigga in charge in their mind, okay? They feel like they're the prize. They feel like they're the prize. Yeah. And eventually you'll come back. You just like, oh, you just kind of ran off for a second. You just ran off for a second because you may have, this person feels like you're a little insecure, and all that jazz, but you deeply have love for them. They have love for you. But they also notice that your response, whatever that is in your story, that makes them believe that you're just gone for a short time. They feel like with this Judgment here to the King of Swords, you're quite right. You kind of are a little wise um on their games. So they kind of feel like a bit confused about the next approach. Is that what that's about? Yeah. So they're kind of like moving their ass to really do anything. Yeah. Yeah, they're moving their ass. They're not making a lot of effort to have a new start here because they're scared if they don't use the right approach, then the karmic will not be in their favor. How does this person truly feel about Libra, though? What is the truth? How does this person really feel about Libra? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse again and the Star in reverse. You know, they feel like it's going to be the truth is, despite all this show and pony crap that this person does in the 3D, the truth is this person really feels very much like this is not going to be um, a positive outcome. They feel like this is something that is going to be very hard to heal and fix because in their eyes, you holding back, you investing in yourself, you pouring into yourself, you loving yourself more is really taking a shot at this person's ego. Yeah, they're seeing you as being selfish. How dare you? How dare you pour into yourself? How dare you invest in yourself? How dare you not come forward to me? You see what I mean? All right. That's what I got. Y'all, these folks, these are some characters, man. I don't know what y'all dealing with. This is crazy. Scorpio's next. Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Georgette says, okay, this resonates reverse because I am the prize. I heard that. Yep. And then she says, nope, he learned to take orders. I mean, take directions. Okay. Lord. I see that. Look, I see that Scorpio side of you coming out. Little feisty side. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. Got a little Scorpio in me too. I'm a Scorpio rising too. I get it. They got to understand the assignment. I mean, you either get with it or you get lost. Right? Exactly. Georgette Scorpio rising. Old Deacon Mitzi's a Scorpio rising. I'm a Scorpio rising. Lisa got some Scorpio. We all toxic. That's what they say. They say Scorpios are toxic. Whatever. I say they toxic. That's their problem. Okay, Scorpio, let's get it. Deb, what up? Spirit, tell me a little about blah, blah. I'll try that again. Oh, y'all. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. See, God don't like ugly. Y'all talking so bad about the person. Oh, man. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about how Scorpio truly feels or sees their person. How does Scorpio truly see their person? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Swords. And the Empress in reverse. Okay, this is how you see this person, honestly. You see them as somebody that is trying to play this game of trying to make you jealous by leaving you, maybe dating other people or walking away from the connection, whatever mess they tried to do, it's not working. You feel like at some point this fool gonna try to come back and make things right with you. You said it's only going to happen in a matter of time. In a matter of time, this fool's going to come back. So you just kind of waiting patiently and you comfortable. You're not stressed. Look at you. Look at you, Scorpio. You sitting back like, any day now, this person will come back. I already know what time is they on. I already know. This person cannot lie to me. Try to run game on me. I already know. Yep. So with the Seven of Swords as the blockage, you feel like the problem with this person is the lies, the deceptions. You know, they say they're going to change, but they never do. They say they're going to right their wrongs, and they never do. And then a lot of you guys already know that this person keeps tabs on you too, or spies on you, because they're trying to get your attention. Some of you guys may have caught this person spying on you or keeping tabs on you. And you like, well, let me take a, they're like, you want a picture? You want a cookie? What you want? Look, some of y'all over here posing for their ass. Like, look, you see it? You see it? So with the Empress in reverse, you feel like this person at the end of the day is somebody that is not very stable. This is somebody that's very unstable. They really need Jesus in their life. They need the Lord. They need something. That's the way you see it, because they have a way with starting issues for no reason. Like, you don't understand this person's level of immaturity. Considering this person, has feelings for you. They play too many games. And what they don't recognize is that, Scorpio, you're going to just leave them on the wayside and say goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. You want me to get your stuff? Look, Scorpio, like, you want me to help you? Want me to help you get your stuff? Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, this person does too much. So in your mind, it's over. In your mind, it's already over. Death, that's you. It's over. Done. But you expect this person to come back. All right. Now, let's see how this person thinks you view them. Georgette said he watches from across the street where he lives. So I stand at my door looking pretty. I told you, y'all so petty. I know y'all be watching. Y'all be like, if this person watching your socials and you already know, you probably post some pictures. If you see him out in the wild, like out and about, some of y'all on purpose be like, okay, well, let me get a little cute. Since you want to watch me, cool. Great. Watch this. I don't know what y'all got going on, man, Scorpio. Y'all piece of work. Y'all piece of work. Gotta make them work for it. Gotta make them work for it. I heard that. Okay, let's get to it. Spirit, tell me about this person connected to Scorpio in love and romance. How does this how does this person see Scorpio? Or think Scorpio sees them? How does they think Scorpio? Okay. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress. Ten of Wands. Okay, so I really feel like this person is very clear that you see them as somebody that's hard to work with, very uncooperative, and definitely still want to come in with a passionate new beginning. Okay. And they also feel like that they're contemplating if they should come back right now at this time. This person may have ended things with a third party, or will be, or is willing to let go of a third party to come back to you, because deep down, like, and they know you a whole empress. Duh. They blocking themselves from a divine being. For some of you guys, you have children by this person, or you are just embodying this energy of someone they really do see as high dangling fruit, very nurturing, very kind, got it going on. You feel me? Yeah. But this is also somebody that wants to drain you, but yet still want to build something. And that's the blockage. They see you as someone they can mooch off of, drain, take from, all these pentacles. because you have it going on. They see your worth and value. Are they watching? They see you having this glow up or whatever you got going on. And they feel like you know that they're stressed about this healing, about making things right with you. So let's ask, how does this person truly, honestly, deep down, what is their honest feelings for Scorpio? How do they really feel about Scorpio? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The truth is, this person wants to actually be more generous this time. They do. They want to be more generous because they find you very attractive. I'm also getting a lot of sexual energy from this person. They want to, you know, drip, 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 poke, 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 all that. But they're scared also that if they come forward, it's going to be another karmic cycle. But remember I said something about this person's options running out. They may come in at the time their options are running out. Yeah. There's just a coward. This is somebody that is being humbled because now they're recognizing what they fumbled. That's how they feel. They're just scared to come forward and commit to you. So they rather just kind of like be in isolation, be alone, and withdraw their energy for the time being because they got to work on their BS. They full of crap. You already know it. They know it too. They're working on healing their demons. They went to go see the Lord. They prayed about it. Some of y'all say they need to do a little bit more than that, but that's what they're trying to do. All right. Sagittarius, you're next. Sagittarius, if you did not check it out earlier, your girl did do a Sagittarius reading on the channel. So check that video out. There could be some messages in that reading for you. And welcome to all those that are new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month your girl does pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. And if you're watching right now, I need you to go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit it right now. Just go bloop, 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 bloop. Just go ahead and hit it real quick. Just hit it real quick. No, it's an energy exchange. It just tells the algorithm we're having fun here and send more people our way that need the messages. So show your love, show your support. I would really appreciate it. Your girl be working hard on this channel. I'll be on these lives and stuff for hours at a time. So yeah, show your support that way. And you know, there's so many different ways you can show your support by subscribing, liking the video. It's very, very greatly appreciated. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Saggy, let's get it. Alexis is here. Delaney is a Saggy North Node rising. All right. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget to check out that Saggy reading. It was really good. And when I get to Capricorns, I did you guys too earlier. So check it out. All right. All right, Saggy, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Can you tell me a little bit about how Sagittarius honestly sees the person on their mind that they're connected to in love and romance? The Tower in the reverse. Dang, y'all, dropping a card. Okay, we have the Star. And the Lovers. Okay. You see this person as someone who keeps repeating the same mistakes, okay? I'm getting like an on again, off again type of connection, many cycles. This person tries to attempt to create, but it just always fails. It's almost like this person is very optimistic. You see them as someone that always has this burning desire to really build something here. But then when it comes to their actions, they don't measure up. Right? It's the inconsistency for me. Yeah. And the lack of team effort. You felt like it was very much you putting in all the work and this person just showing up for the party. But you are very clear that this person does love you. You're very clear that this person has deep feelings for you. And that is what kept you in it. You were just hoping to see the results and you didn't quite see the results. And that's what you're clear about now. All right. So you see this person as someone that's really blocking their own blessings because they may have some deep-seated wounds that's preventing them from taking the type of action you need them to take. They got to heal that internal battle that they're fighting, that you see within them. That selfishness, that moocher energy, that lack of independence and stability. This person has a lot of things about them that I feel they really struggle with addressing internally. And for that, no matter how much this person looks at you as a soulmate or someone they can build with, they don't really give you the consistency of a soulmate connection, even though it's present. In other words, they kind of shuffle you around like they're confused on who they want to choose. And that's the thing, this person has to heal. Yeah. Yeah, they go back and forth, they can't make a choice and you ain't got no time to waste. It's like, come on, man, what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? That's what I'm getting. You may have called this person out and said, what you want to do? Okay, so let's see how your person thinks you view them. Let's see how they think you view them. All right, Saggies. Thank you so much for the feedback, December Dimple. She said she watched the reading from earlier, the Saggy reading on the channel I did earlier this evening. And she said it was on point as always. Y'all missing out. It was a good read. There you go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius's person. How do they think Sagittarius views them? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So I really feel like this is someone that is viewing you as someone that views them as very self-serving and selfish, all for themselves, all about them, all what they want, all what they need, me, 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 me. You may even made a statement. It's all about you. You just care about yourself. You don't care about me, something like that. And they feel you see them as wanting to end things because they're holding back. But the truth is, this person is really just trying to avoid any confrontation, any fights, any arguing with you. Okay. This person knows what they got to do to be a mature adult, but they're pretty much blocking themselves from that energy because this person doesn't know how to be honest and just be real and being authentic with who they are. This is the type of people that feel like being emotionally vulnerable is a recipe for disaster. If any of you guys have ever heard of avoidant attachment styles, that would be this person. They're avoiding this, or at least that's where you view them. They're someone who runs from this connection because they got some tricks up their sleeve. Or they're a player, or they're trying to maintain control, or reckless, or what have you. Okay. But the truth is, here's the truth. I believe Your person is running out of fear. I think they're running out of fear because they don't want to be held accountable and they don't want to have to put in the work, right? So let's see how this person truly does feel about you. Let's see. How do they really feel about Sagittarius right now? Strength, Nine of Swords, pain. They're trying to have the strength to say and do something, but this person is going through a very dark time right now. Why? Because you're not showing up. They miss you deeply. They're not happy. They're emotionally broken, scarred, and they want to reunite with you. But they're scared to commit. Fear. Why is this person so scared to come forward and commit to Sagittarius? Because they're disappointed in how this thing has played out. They wish that they had a magic wand to manipulate the energy and make things different. But instead, they just hold back and dream of the day that you guys can come back together. 10 of Cups. Yeah, they see it clearly. They know the truth. They know that they could have created this with you. And that's what hurts them the most, that they were a part of foolishness. Now that got them really stressed out. They've created their own misery, stress, anxiety, pain, hurt. Somebody played themselves. Whoever this is, they played themselves by not being cooperative with you. They should have just been cooperative. Big karmic lesson here. Big karmic lesson. Yep. December said, Dimple said, yeah, he's right. Everything that you feel this person is feeling, they're right. So that's what we got. All right. Capricorn's next. Capricorn. Any Capricorns in the room? Capricorn. It's very unfortunate, guys. You get in these relationships with these people, you tell them, a lot of you guys tell them what you need. You tell them what you want. You tell them what your will or will not accept. And they just walk right on over you, right? Or they treat you wrong, or they take advantage of you, or, whatever. And I can't tell you how many readings I've done on YouTube as well as personals where we get people that come back and say, oh, I should have did better. I should have did right. Well, it's too late, right? And if you're on the receiving end of someone that tries to come back and try to make things right with you, ask yourself, would you be willing to let whatever that person has done to you go? Would you be willing to give them a clean slate and not look over your shoulder or suspect they're going to do something to hurt you, drop all insecurities and fears, and be open? Give them a shiny new start. Most people, that will be very hard to do. And for the person that's on the end that caused the problems, they feel like that's what you need to do. But everybody heals at a different rate. So on this channel, you may hear me say a lot of times, it's best to just move forward. If someone has shown you who they are, believe them. Believe them. If they've shown you they're toxic, if they show you they're a cheater, if they showed you, they're unsure about you, let them go. That's not your husband. That's not your wife. That is somebody that's coming in to waste your time. And they expect you to sit around and be there until they figure it out. And that is a no. That is a no. Okay? When there's people out there that's ready to go, ready to make you their wife or their husband. And those are the things we have to attract into our life. I call it those turnkey ready relationships. Those relationships that speak to, this is my match. I don't have to beg for them to change. I don't have to hold on to potential. I don't got to beg for them to do different and treat me right, because this is who they are. And I either got to accept it, or I have to say, you know what? It was great meeting you. It was great meeting you. It was great meeting you. Shake the hand. It was great. It was great meeting you. Goodbye. Adios. Because there's somebody out there for everybody. Real quick story. I was in the store the other day and I saw this couple, and there was a man that was in a wheelchair, and he was a very attractive guy. Okay. And he had a girlfriend there and they were shopping. And the guy was just kind of being there to kind of be a support, but he wasn't really, picking up anything, doing anything. But the woman that had the cart was getting all the groceries and stuff. You can kind of tell she probably carries a lot of the burdens of the relationship. Okay. Plus him having the disability, being in the wheelchair. Okay. But he seems, pretty alert guy. He's not like he has a mental handicap. He just probably is paralyzed or something. Okay. So I get to the checkout, and as I'm getting to the checkout, I noticed that the girl was checking all the items out. Now we got self-checkout stuff. And so they're self-checking out. Now, this is me. Y'all tell me in the comments on the live. Y'all tell me. This is just me. Even though he does have a handicap, disability, whatever you want to call it, he's in a wheelchair, he's wheelchair bound. He could have at least helped to get some of the groceries out the cart. You know what I'm saying? He could have reached into the top, got the eggs, got the bread, something. Do you know this man sat in the wheelchair and he went like this? He just put his hands like this in his lap, and he was just sitting there looking at her. And I looked at him and I had to fix my face. My Aquarius face, I had to fix it. I really had to fix my Aquarius face, because at that point I wanted to say, you sorry. You a sorry, pathetic man. You so sorry. And the reason why I was thinking that is because in my mind, you could at least show gratitude. And to be honest, it didn't even seem like they were a couple. It was giving the energy of, caregiver and I mean, nurse and patient. You see what I'm saying? Even though they were a couple, you can tell they were a couple. And see, that's the stuff I'm talking about right there. It's like there's somebody for everybody, right? So you can tell the woman was bending over backwards for that man. She was doing everything she could to try to impress that man, make him comfortable, make him feel worthy, make him feel, like he is the king. Now, mind you, nothing wrong with that within limits, because he has disabilities. But let's go back to divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Ladies, sometimes we got to pull back of always doing to try to win a man over or prove ourselves or get a man to see they need to pick us, because women have this aura about us. We, as little girls, we've been thinking about our wedding day for a very long time, right? Guys, not so much. Not at all. Okay. They can care less. If anything, they don't really think about settling down until, they're in their 30s, 40s, some in their 50s. Okay. They don't really think about like really settling down until then, seriously. So with that being said, I just want you to realize that it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from. There's somebody that will go above and beyond for you. Okay. But then there's some of us that's like the girl that was in the store that becomes quite desperate, because that's what it looks like. That, I really love this man and I want to pour and give to try to impress him, to show him that I got him like nobody else got him. Now, mind you, when I actually watched it, I can tell that woman was stressed. I can pick up on people's energy. She was stressed. She was like, and I'm just like, and the man, The man with the hands wrapped up didn't even lift a finger like this. Y'all look at your phone. This was him. Look, this was him. And he was just sitting there looking all pathetic in the face like a little child. And I'm like, what? So to me, a man, now let's get to the masculine energy, fellas. A masculine energy is about action. It's about protecting the family unit, protecting your woman, protecting yourself, defending yourself, and providing. That's what it's about. So the reason why I'm saying all this is because if you guys really, I'm talking about the Sag reading, the Capricorn reading, and just in general, just thought, we got to stop overcompensating. We got to stop settling, and we got to recognize and rise up to our power, because some of us are giving people way more chances, and we're pouring into somebody a little bit more than what they pour into us. So if you watched the Capricorn reading earlier, we talked a little bit about that. So that's what I have, but I'll timestamp it if you want to watch that again. But yeah, knowing your worth, don't settle, and find your match, your energetic match. If you go down low, if you go to the gutters to date, that person's going to bring you down energetically with them. If you aim high, you're only going up from there. That's why some of us, when we detach from very toxic individuals and people, we start rising up, feeling a sigh of relief, empowerment, peace, right? Abundance start flourishing around us. And that was all because we recognize that we're not going to be desperate. We're not going to beg someone to love us. We're going to just be our true, authentic self. And, let divine feminines, we need to let that man be attracted to us. Okay. Not chase it, not beg it like that girl in the store. We got to just let it attract to us. Because we can love somebody so much, but that don't mean that they love us. We can be attracted to someone, that don't mean that they're attracted to us. We can beg someone to change, but that don't mean that they want to change for themselves, let alone for us. And that's what it is. And that's where the disappointment. So red flags early on, run. And I saw a red flag in the store. I say, "Woo, let me get up out of this store." That's what I said. Let me get up out of this store. All right, y'all. Let me get to the Capricorn read. For Capricorn, start jumping down my throat. All right. We got to go back to the word, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about that. We got to go back to the basics. We got to go back to divine feminine, divine masculine. Sometimes the roles are being reversed. Men are in a bitch energy, and the women are trying to be the men, and that ain't work. That ain't not working. She was providing, she probably paid for the groceries, y'all. Too much. Okay, I'm be quiet. Let me keep going. Capricorn. Let's get it. This is for all Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The GOATs, the greatest of all time. Tell me a little bit about how Capricorn sees the person that Capricorn's connected to in love and romance. How do they see this person? Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Death card. You see this person, honestly, Capricorn, as someone that has a problem really being patient to consistently invest in this and reap the harvest of their work and their effort. They give you a hard time about you asking them to just be a mature adult, in other words. You say, listen, I really need you to get your life, and I need you to start investing in this consistently. And you see this person is always playing the victim. Poor me. Why me? They always got some kind of lame ass excuse as to why they just can't bring it together. Yeah. And it's been illuminated in your energy like, wow, this is who this person is. Wow. Victim of the century, right? Yeah. And for many of you guys, you've kind of come to the realization that it probably just needs to end. Okay. This probably is not going to work. Um, you pissed, this person's pissed, and it feels like this person is more focused on themselves, their healing. And even if they're acting like they wanted to end things with you, you feel like it's an act. That's why you feel like this person plays these games, these little reindeer games. Yeah, with the 10 of swords in the reverse, you feel like at some point this person's going to try to make things right with you. Yeah. They just run off. This person's all over the place. Yeah, you in a matter of time, deep down, you really feel like this person's going to reach out. Okay? That's why you see them. So let's see what this person thinks about how you really see them. Let's see. This person, believe that you see them as somebody that is the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Fool. Okay, so here's the deal. The way this person views you, Capricorn, they kind of look at you as somebody that sees them as somebody that wants to still come back. Give them a soulmate connection, a solid love offer, heal things with them, but still struggle with trying to decide if they want to be single or not. So you see this person is fickle. At the end of the day, like they come in strong, they come in hot and heavy, but then they end up kind of like still kind of wanting to decide if they want to be single. And that's where the Two of Swords in the reverse come in. Right now, it's hard for this person to come in because they feel like it's let's ask why. Because they feel like you may be focusing on other people, other things, including yourself, investing in yourself. You're not, they feel like you're not really interested, or at least that's what you kind of see out of this person. You see this person is just kind of like someone that is not really reliable. Like they're, even the energy as a reader is kind of hard to pick up. It's kind of like someone that is really good, like a love bombing. That's the best way to describe it, like a love bombing. And then when you start pulling your energy back and they see that you're getting tired of their crap, that's when they start feeling alone and they start running around, being in and out, playing the field. But I think this Knight of Wands in the reverse to this King of Wands speaks to them still feeling like they still can come back to you when they feel like it. This is somebody that has this history deep down of knowing that they're no good. Okay. They're a two-time loser, lame, ass. Can't say it on YouTube. So it's almost like this person knows that you know what time they're on. They know that you see them as somebody that's non-committal and going back and forth about wanting to be in a committed relationship or be single. How does this person really feel about Capricorn though? Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. The truth is, here's the real feels about this person. This person really feels honestly like I want to build something here. I just got to get out of my head first. I got to stop psyching myself out. So until I get some balls, I'm going to just kind of spy on you, Capricorn, see what you're up to, who you talking to, until you come to a very peaceful space and you become very calm and approachable. Then I'll have the balls to come towards you. That's when I'll have the courage and the balls to come towards you. But I got to make sure you don't pipe down first. They need you to pipe down, Capricorn. They know you're upset at them. Anything else about this person? Yeah, this person really wants things to turn around in their favor. They really do. They may give some type of excuse of saying, oh, I've been, really thinking about everything you said, doing some heavy soul searching, come to the realization that, you're the person I really want to manifest in my life. Okay. Let me know if it resonates, Capricorn. Let me know if it resonates. I did the Capricorn reading earlier today. You may want to check that one out too. But yeah, that's what I got. Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising and Venus signs. Where you at? Aqua gang. Much love to all that are here on the live. Thank you guys so much for coming out on this amazing Saturday evening. Thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. All of y'all, hit the like, hit the like. Hit the like. John says that the Capricorn reading resonated for him. Thank you so much for sharing, John. I appreciate you. Thank you. Don't forget to check out the Capricorn reading we did earlier. And don't forget to subscribe, John. I think I've seen you before, but I can't remember. Welcome. All right. Cool. Aqua Gang. There we go. There we go. D. Scott. Deacon Mitzi representing for Aqua Gang. Keita, all the Aquas in the building. That's what's up. Honey Bee. I see y'all. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's see what crap we got today. Whose karma we gonna be today, Aqua? You already know. It's always some mess. Jesus. Jesus. Woo. I'm about tired, y'all. I done put myself in timeout. I told you. I'm in total and utter aqua mode. I'm under a rock. I'm gonna get back outside at some point. Listen, I told my friends, I said, listen, it's starting to warm up outside. I'm down 50 pounds. I'm feeling myself. I mean, I've always been a cutie with a booty, but I'm just saying, I'm looking a little cuter with the tutor. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, I got to get some outfits. Your girl can't fit her clothes no more, which is a good problem to have. I was supposed to go shopping today and get my nails done, but your girl was tired. And then I had readings to do. It was too much. I was like, man, this is team too much. I'm going to have to go tomorrow. I'm going to have to do some shopping tomorrow. It's a good problem to have, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking because I really don't even know what my true size is. Pictures, sure, I'll show you guys some before and after pictures. If you're a member, my members only, exclusive, my members, we'll see my before and after of my weight loss journey. If you're a member, join the soul tribe. You get to exclusive, and I may do a video on my journey on how I did it. If you're interested, y'all let me know what y'all want to see. My members, let me know what y'all want to see. Yeah, I haven't really been posting a lot because I don't know what to do. I'm a mind, the aqua mind. You gotta have to come, like the ideas have to come to life in your mind first before you actually execute the plan. That's the time I'm on, Aqua Gang. You get it. Where you have to think it through, like, okay, I got it. Now I'm gonna do this. I do it every morning. Before I get out of the bed, I'm literally laying there thinking about my day, mapping out my day, then I go in and execute. Seriously. The Aqua way. The Aqua way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And see, I've learned to not be impulsive with my words. And that's that Aries moon side. When folks be getting on my nerves, I'm learning to like process my thoughts and then not say it. So I'm maturing. I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up. Glory to God. I'm leveling up, y'all. But folks be trying me. They be trying Aqua every single day. Y'all know they do. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's on Aquarius's mind. They're connected to in love and romance. How does Aquarius honestly see this person right now? Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. What is going on? Aqua gang. Okay. So this person you feel like is very clear about who you are. And the way you see this person is someone that honestly, truly wants to come in and give you a solid offer. You feel like this is someone that wants to come in and really like not fight, not argue, not be about the drama anymore because they want to get on your good side. Okay. They really want to get on your good side. It seems as if this is someone that has spent some time away from you, Aquarius, because they may have been very selfish in the past, or they may see you as being selfish. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Give me some on that. Yeah, they've been selfishly waiting on you to show up. But here's the thing. This is where they got it messed up. Aquarius ain't chasing nobody. Who? Who? Chase this person. It ain't gonna be Aquarius. It's the wrong sign. Wrong sign. Wrong sign. Yeah. And they got stressed. They got a little stressed. They got a little stressed in their spirit deep down. They were like, oh man, Aquarius ain't coming through. No, you're not coming through. Because for why? For what? You're not going over there. And you know this person was waiting on you to show up. And you're like, do 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 do. Oh well. Well, what we gonna have for dinner? That's what time you was on. What am I gonna do with my day? Let me see. So what got in the way of this relationship is you feel like this is somebody truly that was suppressing how they feel. They just kind of ran away from their true feelings. You knew deep down that this person had a lot of love for you and possibly saw you as their end all be all. For real. They really did. And you also saw this person as someone that was really running from how they really one felt and they took too long to decide what they were going to do with this. Secretly, deep down, they have deep feelings for you. You already knew that, Aquarius. You're already on it. You already know what this is about. All right, so what is this Ace of Cups? And you also know that this person is intending to come back and have some type of reunion with you. You know, this is somebody that wants to come in and, you know, make things right, reunite. Let's be friends. You know what song I'm hearing, y'all? You got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Who is that? So I'm getting like you got a character. Like this person will like break out in song and dance and just act kind of goofy and stuff and like, sing you love songs or something and make you smile and laugh. But they really just feel like you done friends on them. But you got what they need. Yeah. So yeah, they're going back and forth. They're like, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Possibly because this person kept a lot of things under wraps, secrets. What did this person do that was a secret? Okay, they just ignored love. They ignored their feelings. Yeah. I think this relationship really triggered this person, made them very scared to cooperate with you because it would mean this person has to surrender. Yeah. So it just ended. This cycle just came to a painful ending because there was a transformation that needed to occur here. But maybe this person did go through a transformation. Yeah. Okay. So let's get to your person. Let's see how they think you see them. Let's see. Let's see. Aqua Gang. Don't forget to like the video. Show your girl some love. All right. So, Aqua, this is how this person thinks you view them. This is what they think. We got the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. I'm sorry, not Two of Swords. Excuse me, y'all. Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so for me to say the Two of Swords, they could be in the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords at the same time. Okay. This person thinks you view them as somebody that is really trying to work on too many things in their life, whether it be family, friends, third parties. They may just have a lot on their plate. Yeah, like secretly working with other people. You feel like they may have another relationship or they may put other people before you or make them a priority. And you see them as somebody that's just kind of like taking a break from this relationship, but they also view you as being, to feel the way you do is actually like to disconnect from them, or you take a break, or you not chasing them. They honestly, deep down, they don't want people to know this. They feel like, Aquarius is nothing. I mean, you nothing wrong with that. I would do the same thing too. Dealing with me. This person can't even deal with themselves. They like, I don't know how folks deal with me. They don't want people to know that, but they tired in themselves. They don't like who they are. They don't have no self-love, this person. So with the Two of Wands to the Chariot to the King of Wands, this is somebody that definitely has the blockage of, you felt like very fickleness. At least that's the way they feel. You may have called this person out for them to think this. You may have called them out and said, listen, I really need you to make a choice. Do you want me? Do you want your family? Do you want do you want your hoes? Like, who you want? You may have called this person out, but like, you need to make a choice. Yeah. And with this King of Wands to the Nine of Swords, it's almost like, this person has the ability to overcome these challenges, but they give up too easy. You saw the potential, and that's what you held on to. And that's why I gave the spiel earlier. You guys will see the link if you're watching the recording, you'll see the link on that speech about advice on finding a turnkey ready relationship. You RM, you can look at your sign, their sign, and your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. It doesn't matter. Just only take what's for you, honey. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, at this point, this person feels like you view them as, it doesn't even matter if they come in correct to you. They feel like you're going to look at them as being toxic anyway. They feel like you're going to look at them as somebody that you don't even really want to, deal with anyway, regardless of how they come in. But they are sorry. They wish that you would see how sorry that they are and that they want to kind of start over and rebuild this relationship, fix their reputation with you, repair what they've done, create this new image. Could be a Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Cancer. What does this person want? Truly, what does this person want with Aquarius? Five of Pentacles Five of Cups in the reverse and the Tower in reverse. This person honestly really wants to try to figure out ways to stop having all this crap from keep occurring. But it's almost like this person doesn't recognize that they are the source of the problem, y'all. What the heck? This person is like, if we can just get this stuff right and not have this relationship constantly not working, because I'm very clear about what I want. I'm just feeling very insecure about executing this relationship because it just always fails. This person feels like it's always a failure with you. It just can never get off the ground because you guys can't get on the same page, but they know they want you. Okay. So how does this person feel like do they feel like they can fix it? Let's see that. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, it looks like this person would just rather hold back and study you, try their best to see what you're up to, Aquarius, in order to determine when it's safe to approach you. But they want to definitely not end this relationship. With the Death in reverse, this speaks of reviving the relationship from the dead, transformations. But why do I still feel like that with the Ten of Cups in the reverse to the Eight of Swords, this person still has this mentality of negativity, that it may not work out. And see, when you are thinking negatively, you are indirectly manifesting a negative outcome. This person could not get out of their head about the negative outcome of this relationship. They moved in a lot of fear, a lot of insecurities, a lot of negativity, and thus I feel their actions in this relationship showed up in such a low vibrational way, which thus push you, Aqua, further and further away. And Aquarius has said, that's a bet. I'm out. Yeah, I'm just gonna be single. I'm just gonna do me, boo. You do you, and I'ma do me. That's the time you were on. Well, that's what I feel like. But it gives you a headache. This person gives you a whole headache, a whole migraine, because they're hard to figure out. I think you really spent some time trying to figure out this fool. And the thing about it is, this is self-sabotage 101. This person just keeps doing stuff to self-sabotage their connection. Yikes. Run. If this is your reading and you haven't left, run, 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 run. Track shoes with track shoes on. I don't see this person ever turning into a person with an optimistic outlook on this, because they're so broken and so hurt, Aquarius, that they're going to just drag you down. It's just like that. What I said, I'm a timestamp it now. I need y'all to click on it. When I'm talking about the turnkey relationships, this person has a lot of damage they need to work through. They need to go see a therapist. They need to go see a therapist. Yep. 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 Pisces is next. Deacon Mitzi said, and he's not used to that because he was the man and lead. But now I'm leading, putting my foot down, and that's why he's just viewing at a distance. I heard that. Yep. You gotta, at some point, you gotta surrender. And people that choose to not surrender to what is in order by God, by the universe, then you are just creating a recipe for disaster. That's exactly what you're doing. And that's what this person's creating. And they're going to continue to have the tower fall in their life because they're refusing to surrender. Where it's like God, the divine universe, is blessing this person with beautiful opportunities. And they're just like going like this: pooey, 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 throwing it in the trash. They'll learn. They're going to get another karmic cycle. That's what they're going to get. These guys says, thank you, Meka. You're always, 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 always all caps on point. I heard that. Thank you. Thank you. Poor gang. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Pisces, let's get it. Keita says, truly grateful. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Y'all sleep? Pisces asleep. All right, y'all. Last but not least, we got Pisces. Y'all know Pisces like to sleep. They sleep, y'all. In dreamland. Okay, let's see. Deacons of Pisces moon. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about how Pisces truly views the person that's on their mind that they're connected to in love and romance. Ace of Swords. Strength card. The Lovers. Okay. With the Ace of Swords to the Four of Cups in the reverse, I really feel like you view this person as someone that truly is very clear that they're not, again, very positively open to love. Even if they do see you as a soulmate, they want to connect with you, they want to have this love story with you, they're not surrendering to this. And so, you know what it feels like? It feels like to you like somebody that doesn't care. But you're very aware that this person is just refusing to accept your love offer, okay? They want to try to get out of their head and come forward, but this is somebody that may not feel like they're good enough because you don't put your foot down. Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys could be connected to a I'm about to say fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We just did Aquarius. Sorry, y'all. We got Leo here also. I think what you're upset about with this person is them selling the dream and not delivering on it. This person may have talked a good game, but when it came down to actually putting forth the action, they fell short, something like that. And the truth is, this person, I feel, you know, that they put you on a high pedestal, but not feeling good enough, I think is a big thing here. Okay. Yeah. Lack of strength, lack of effort, but definitely does love you. You do see that. Yeah. This person, you know, sees so much potential in this, but it's all about the inconsistency and not really giving the effort, you know, something like that. Okay. So how does this person think Pisces views them? How does this person think Pisces? Pisces, y'all, I can't talk. Pisces view them. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Tower, and we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. All right now. So this person feels like you view them as someone who's in deep regret and sadness and secretly, you know, regretting losing you. They may have realized that their games have caught up to them because they see you as someone that looks at them as someone who is emotionally unavailable and a drama king. Stirs up a lot of emotional drama within you and manipulation, and is scared to fully commit and invest. That's how they see the way you view them. You may view them also as somebody who is hoping to find somebody else. So I'm getting a non-committal energy from your person. And then they try to go back to what where the seeds have been planted with you over time after they do some deep heavy soul searching about what they lost. So it's almost like they see you as, I mean, they see that you view them as someone who is very fickle, in and out, and treat you so badly. Okay. How does this person really feel? How does this person really feel about Pisces? Ooh, what is the honest feelings, this person? The Judgment in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. This person is a very much a manipulator. So I feel this is someone who does a good job of pretending to be a lot of things that they're not. And these masks, these characters this person tries to shift and become, has a lot to do with trying to buy time and figure out what they want to do. So if you're dealing with someone who was living a double life or cheating on you or was acting like they couldn't decide if they wanted to fully commit to you, whatever that issue this person had, it was all an attempt to string this thing along, keep the cycle open, but buy time. Okay. I don't see any cups on here. I just see a lot of swords, which is a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts, but where is the love? Where is the love? Ace of Pentacles. They're thinking about starting something new, but again, we're talking about an Ace of Pentacles. So that gives the impression they want to start anew. Because, you know, Ace of Pentacles can talk about like material things, okay? Like a job, a career, something that can materialize to create some type of stability or success. And for this person, what they want to invest in with you is that loving, nurturing, intuitive, kind, sweet, loving, motherly energy you exuded, or father energy, whatever. This is somebody that really enjoyed how you made them feel. But when it comes to how they feel about you, I don't see feelings. How do they really feel? Let's try it again. Three of Swords. Again, more sword energy. Could be connecting to an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini. Why the swords? Because this person is very much in their head. I feel like this is someone that thinks very, very logically. They're very well calculated in how they move. They don't just show up. They don't wear their heart on the sleeve. They may come across very cold and very detached, but don't want to let you go. Okay, don't want to lose you. So if I were to define this person's true feelings, I would honestly say this is somebody that really needs to get more in tune with their emotional feelings, especially considering that they are going to be in a relationship. Like if you're in a relationship, there got to be some feelings there, right? Something. And it's like, my gosh, can we show a little bit more emotions? You are in a relationship, my guy, my girl, whoever this is, they got to come with it. But there is none. So this person could be very emotionally unavailable, very much moving in a way of what can I get out of this? Instead of how I can make you feel good. What can I get? What can I get out of this? And that is a no. Mm-mm. That is a no. So that's what I got, Pisces. Y'all let me know if it resonates. Man, oh man. Woo! We made it, y'all, to the end. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I appreciate it. If you can, do me a favor, y'all, one more time. Make sure you have hit that like button. Just double check before you step out. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month your girl picks a lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. If you made it this far, listen closely. Leave me a comment down below. Any emoji as long as it's red. Leave me a red emoji if you made it this far in the comments down below to let me know that you made it this far in the video, and it will increase your chance of winning a free personal tarot reading. Again, after this live closes, leave a red emoji down in the comments so I know that you made it this far in the reading. I'm about to get some shut-eye. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Big shout out to our mods this evening. Honeybee, D. Scott, T. Rose, Lisa, and all of you for watching. I really, really greatly appreciate it. Much love. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow for another one. Good night.